to Estate with Seekers, guys. This is Tejal Patel, and this is a place to be if you're looking to live consciously, spread love, and create peace and happiness in your life. Happy New Year's, my friends. The New Year's is quickly approaching, and it's that time of the year that we start evaluating how our past year was, making resolutions for the new year, and assessing what habits that we want to change in our life. And a lot of times we make resolutions in the beginning of the year only to find that we fall off the wagon. And I'm here to help you make some resolutions that will really stick, making sure that you follow through and creating goals that are simple, easy, and attainable. So when I was vacationing in Sri Lanka, I read a book called The Monk That Sold His Ferrari. And one of the big things that they talked about is changing your morning routine. And that is something that I'm working towards doing. I actually started it in December, and that is one of my resolutions. I've always wanted to be an early riser, meditate, do yoga, go to the gym early in the morning before I start my day. And it's always easier for me to do that in the summertime than it is in the wintertime. So sticking on my schedule is something that I've been trying to do. So that is one of my resolutions. One of the first steps in making your New Year's resolutions is letting other people know so that you'll be held accountable. For whatever reason, when we let people know what we're trying to do, we're more eager to stay on track. Maybe it's because we don't want to disappoint people, or we're always trying to live by example. Our example, rather than our words, should define how we want to inspire people. So if you have people who are watching you and counting on you and rooting for you to make your resolutions and continue with a better habit, then we will be able to motivate ourselves. We don't want to let other people down. We sometimes will let ourselves down, but letting other people down is sometimes a deal breaker. So first, let someone else know, or let a lot of people know. So what I'm doing right now is letting you guys know that this is my goal, this is my resolution, and if I ever want to sleep in on a morning, I'll think about this vlog and letting you guys know that this is a commitment that I'm making. The second thing is, a lot of times we make goals that are very far-fetched. We try to reach for the stars when we fail to realize that stepping stones are necessary to ultimately reach our goals. So for one thing, let's create goals and resolutions that are attainable. So if you, for a lot of people, losing weight, rather than going on a severe diet or an exercise regime, make little changes in your life. So if you want to exercise more, make it a point that instead of eating cookies or sweets while you're watching TV, you'll go up and down the stairs a few times before you sit down to watch TV. Or instead of eating cookies, you will substitute it with apples, or you'll substitute it with something else that's healthy that you enjoy. Making small steps is definitely the real essence of sticking to your goals. The next thing is really believing in yourself. If you hold yourself accountable and create non-negotiable rules, that is the difference between being motivated to follow through or not follow through. So you have to make real rules and guidelines that you can't break this with no ifs, ands, or buts. So for me, I have made it a point that I cannot sleep in on a weekday, regardless of how late I went to sleep or how tired I feel. I have to step it up and consistently wake up until this becomes a habit and it happens naturally. And usually it takes about 21 days for a habit to really kick in and to break negative habits. So really stay consistent, believe in yourself, and really believe in your rules and your guidelines that you live by. And lastly, really just be kind with yourself. If you falter or if you give up, Don't hold yourself so, don't be so critical with yourself so that you won't want to try again. Things happen, mistakes happen, you'll falter up, but don't let it be a reason why you get really hard on yourself. This is where the ego loves to come in. It is the breeding ground for self criticism, lack of self esteem, and really be very honest that, hey, things happen, but I'm going to continue to keep trying. I'm going to continue to keep trying. It's all about the effort, it's not about being perfect. So, really make a consistent effort, and you'll find that more often than not, you'll stick with your resolution. So I really hope the best of luck for all of you guys as you make your new resolutions, as you try to be better individuals than you were last year, and really learn from the mistakes, the strengths, and all the lessons that you had last year, and to make sure that this year is full of laughter, love, and prosperity. Happy New Year's, the Sleep the Seekers. Until next week, bye.